Hey, Richard Rawlings here, and today I want to talk about the fix for the feeling of not enough hours in the day. Do you feel like there aren't enough hours in the day to fit in everything you need to do and also be successful? It's a seemingly impossible situation, but don't worry, it's a common problem, and every successful business owner or freelancer has probably felt it at one point or another. The solution for this problem is not to work 16-hour days. The solution is rather to change your priorities and change your workload and the types of work you're doing. So why does this feeling happen anyway? The feeling usually arises when you can't identify which activities will provide progress towards success or towards your goals. Inexperienced business operators experience this most frequently, for example, but experienced business people can also experience it. You end up trying to do everything you possibly can, and your time is not focused properly. You soon start to believe that the only way to be successful is if you try to get more and more done yourself. It happens when you get caught up in things you want to do rather than things you should be doing, or if you get caught up in things that do not drive business forward at all. It might be busy work, or you might call it fake work that's of no lasting value to the business. It can also happen if you don't systemize or outsource work when you have the chance to. This causes you to get caught up in micromanagement of easy tasks, and it can put an upper limit on your business progress. When you're doing the same work over and over, it might feel like you're just spinning your tires. So how can you fix this problem? First, you need to find your most valuable business activities. You need to identify which activities you do produce the most business progress. To do that, you find which are most valuable to your business. You find the activities that are most valuable to your business and provide the most value to your customer. In order to find out which activities you perform are the most valuable to your customer, you have to be able to judge how much each activity is worth to them, of course. So for a business that sells a tangible good, say a farm, it's easy to judge because the marketplace sets the price for the goods sold. For businesses that sell any kind of information, it's hard to judge how much a product is worth. If you're selling a book or a course or a seminar, how do you judge how much the product is actually worth? After all, there's an unlimited supply of the product. It's electronic. The only measure that's left to judge how much the product is worth is the demand. Therefore, you must judge how much each of your activities is worth based on how much value they provide to the customer. So how much value is added to the customer's life by each of your activities? How much would a customer be willing to pay for your time or what you produce during that time? For most information type businesses, the production of quality content is the most valuable activity rather than managing employees, accounting, or dealing with customer service. Time spent on content creation provides an asset to the company, while other things, while they're also necessary, do not provide any long-term value. And if too much time is spent on them, time is basically wasted. But you can never spend too much time on quality content creation. So you should try to do only what is necessary. Make sure that you trim down the things that you do to those that are most valuable and to those things that you absolutely need to do and cannot let anybody else do, basically. And remember, if you like doing something, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's profitable to your business. If it still feels like you need to do everything, chances are that you haven't established sophisticated systems so that others can perform your activities properly, or they're not sophisticated enough. Take the time to create a system and create some training videos for a given activity, and you'll find that others should be able to figure out before long. Then you'll be able to move on to other, more important things. Make sure that you let them do it as soon as possible, given that you can afford to pay them to do it. A general rule of thumb is, as soon as you establish a system for doing something that anybody can follow, outsource it if you can afford to. There are many excellent and inexpensive outsourcing services that can take care of a big chunk of your business for you. I use odesk.com, for example, or you can use elance.com. I use it a lot to outsource certain parts of my business, but there are many other useful outsourcing services such as freelancer.com and needanarticle.com for article writing. A great feature of odesk.com in particular is that your employees download Odesk's app, which allows you to track their hourly work with screenshots and timekeeping. So take advantage of it. And by the way, if you want to learn how you could significantly increase your control over your workday and your personal productivity each day, I have a training video for you worth $67.97 that'll show you how. And you can get it for free and watch it for free in just a minute from now by signing up for it at justbeproductive.com. I talk about why productivity and consistency each day can be such a struggle and how to solve these problems and have less stress and more freedom each day. All my material is based on scientific studies. I try to get as much of the mumbo jumbo out that a lot of productivity experts seem to teach. I won't mention any names, but I try to remove that stuff that doesn't have a basis in real research. A lot of it doesn't work for most people, and that's the biggest problem. Anyway, you can go to www.justbeproductive.com right now, or hit the link in the video description and go and sign up for the video training, and you can get it for free. I really hope you enjoy it, and I'll talk to you soon.